What is going on YouTube? Starburst Person here back again, and today I have a deck profile for you guys. Now this deck profile is going to be a Geargia on the 2014 July format. Now my extra is not completed simply because I do not have a Black Rose or a Go You Guardian, but I can show you what to put in its place and what to take out. So let's go on with the main deck. I'm only going to show extra and main deck. I'm not going to show side because side is basically player's preference, and it changes if you want to go to a local or a regional event of that sort. But anyways, I'm going to go on with the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. And yep, 3 armor, still explanatory. You need to run 3. It's still a really good card. I do run hands in the deck, so sometimes my opponent mistakes my face down card as a armor, and in reality it's a hand, so it helps out. 3 accelerator, 3 arsenal. This is self-explanatory. I'm just going to go through this. 3 Mark II, 1 Geargia. That's the Geargia lineup. Next card, 2 Fire and Ice Hands. I like this card, but it's slow. It gets me out of a lot of situations that I cannot get over. One thing that I find this deck struggling with is trying to get over a Leo. Now Leo, since it cannot be targeted, you cannot use 1-on-1 on it, so unless you have a accelerated play where you can go into Exciton and hopefully blow up the field, otherwise that's basically it. And then, you know, these especially stall. Like I said earlier, if you set this card, your opponent thinks that it's armor. They attack into it. It could be like an ice or fire hand, and I mean, either way, I mean, these just good. So many pluses. Then our last card that I run is 1 Birdman, because Birdman is a really good card and is also a tuner. That's how we're able to go into our Go You Guardian if I had one. So this makes a 6, and a rank 4 would be a 7. So I mean, you could run Leo, Black Rose, and a Go You. So I mean, it's a good card, and then it's searchable with Geargia and X. So you also got to remember that. It's also a good card in general. Whatever. Spell lineup, I should switch these out to add more traps, but currently I do not have enough trap lineup to actually switch it, but whatever. I could switch these for Black Horns and other stuff, whatever you guys want. But 3 Upstart Goblins, self-explanatory. I feel like this deck needs a little bit more draw power and consistency, considering that Gear went limited to 1. So I like Upstart by itself. It's okay. I mean, I always set that out game 2 and 3 because Soul Charge is a thing, and I do not want to give my opponent free pluses if I don't have to. 2 Lances. I think this is one of the cards where I actually enjoy. Sometimes if you go to your Geargia X play and you don't have the level 3 in graveyard that you need to get the secondary effect off if it gets removed from the field, you just go, okay, well, if it gets removed by anything like Compulse, Torrential, Bomb, stuff like that, you just lance it, and then, you know, you still get your pluses, and then you can still continue your loop from there. So, yeah. Next spell card is 2 Soul Charges. A lot of people play 1. I play 2 this format simply because I feel that you need the ability to spam a lot of stuff, and then hopefully when you do Soul Charge, then you can reestablish field control that you have lost with a trench or whatever, but whatever. Last 2 cards, not last 2 cards, 2 MSTs, sorry for a comment, I'm looking for another Gold Series. Then our last 2 spell cards is a Book of Moon and a Dark Hole, because they're pretty good. I like Book of Moon because it's good against the Lightsworn player. It gets Overworld Crate, that's what I like about it. And then if you really have to against the mirror match, if your opponent wants to go Arsenal or any other effect, you can go, okay, well, Book of Moon that effect anyways, and basically it will stop them for the turn. And then Dark Hole is Dark Hole. I don't really need to explain the card a lot, so yeah. That's it with the spell lineup. Now to the trap lineup. Trap lineup, triple D Prison. Sorry for the comment, I'm looking for another Ultra. But I feel that you need triple D Prison. Now, you could run 2 Deep Prisons and Mirror Force, whatever you want, but I feel that you honestly really need Deep Prison in this format. Hands are still a thing, and Lightsworns are still a problem, so unless your opponent gets rid of your whole back row with a JD, if they try attacking, you banish the Lightsworns, and then they won't allow you, well, you don't allow them to set up graveyard and stuff for your JDs, especially against the mirror match. Not many Geargia players do run the macro build. Depending on what you do. It's just a really good card in general. Next card is triple Wiretap. That's one of the reasons why I only run 2 MST, is because Wiretap is Wiretap. I normally side these out game 2 and 3, believe it or not, because this is a really slow card, and I honestly could side in much better things. If not, I'd just take out 1 and put in something else, but whatever. 1 Geargia gear, because obviously got hit to 1, but you still gotta play it. Boundless, Torrential, Compulse, and 1 Call of the Haunted. I do not run Warning because it runs the 2 soul charges, so we don't really have enough life points to constantly negate the effects, and considering that we run the Fire and Ice hands anyway, that should take care of majority of our problems, that whatever. But anyways, extra deck, like I said before, I will show you what to take out for the Goyu, Black Rose, and Leo. If you want to play Leo, then that's fine, but anyways, this is what I have for now, and you can still play the deck even without the synchros. 3 Geargia X, self-explanatory, you need to run 3 of this card. Now, 1 card I absolutely love at 2 is 2 101s. 101 is such a good card this format. I don't know how many times I took my opponent's Failground, they decided to negate the Geargia X effect again. I mean, it's a really interesting card. Basically, if I go into this card, I make them bait out something, and then I do Soul Charge and get out my Exciton, and then I blow up the field from there. So you got to be careful on how you do your plays. So 2 101s, 1 Exciton, self-explanatory, 1 Diamond Dire, Daigostro Emerald. You need to run this card simply because if your plays go south, you need something to bring back your Geargia X so you can send your loops from there. Of course, this card brings back anything and everything, so yeah. 1 Dweller against hands, Mermails. Considering that Mermails won European Nationals, it's going to see more play now. Now, we have our standard rank force, 1 number 80 against the Buja matchup, Gaga Cowboy, Black Ship against the hand, self-explanatory. I don't really need to be talking about all the other stuff. But now we go to the rank 3s. We run 1 Alucard, you need Alucard, Zen Mains, and 1 Mecha Equipped Engineer. It's a really good card. It's better than some Zen Mains in some ways. But if you really want to, you can take out Zen Mains for a Leviair, considering that you're going to be running the Gen X Birdman anyways, and you can always bring it back. But Zen Mains is Zen Mains, and this is honestly a little bit better because it just stays it for the turn, and it stops your opponent from OTKing you. So if they go 101, of course you're going to chain the effect before 101 activates the effect, so they cannot take control of it. So it's whatever. I mean, this is what I would take out if you're going to run the Goyu Guardian and Black Rose. Anyways, I would take out the number 80 because number 80 is a good card, but I feel that you can obviously side into Buja matchups anyway, so honestly you don't really need that. Dweller, I don't really find myself going into that either, but you could run it anyways. But everything else you could drop a 101, but preferably I like 2 101s. So you can take out these for a Black Rose, Goyu Guardian, and a Leo. So whatever you want, you can do. But this is my build of it, this version. I'm sure there's going to be more versions out there telling you like what they would play and such, but this is my version. Now, if you want to take out the Call of Haunted and the upstarts for more traps such as Mirror Forces, Fiend of Change, or Black Horns in that matter, go ahead. I mean, whatever you want to do to your build. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Thanks guys for watching, and like always, peace.